the first summit meeting between China and the EU's new officials. The summit saw China calling for a global climate deal and committing to investing in infrastructure. Speaking to the press after the meeting, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang said China would invest in a new €315 billion infrastructure fund created by the EU.
The Chinese side is of the view that China-EU relations, particularly economic relations and trade, are not only about buying and selling. We should expand mutual investment and even make joint investment. The Chinese side is willing to positively participate in the EU side's investment plan.
The pledge, if finalized, will further facilitate great financial cooperation between the two sides. Li also said that China, one of the world's biggest carbon emitters, will submit its intended national determined contribution plans to the United Nations.
We are willing and we will make strenuous efforts to tackle and address climate change. By the end of this month, the Chinese side will submit to the UN Secretariat on Climate Change our intended national determined contribution plans.
On the same day, he delivered a keynote speech at the 10th EU-China Business Summit in Brussels, promising strong support to revive the European economy. Li said China is looking for breakthrough cooperation with the EU regarding the financial sector. The premier also called on both sides to properly deal with their frictions in trade and work together to increase trade volume to $1 trillion by 2020. EU officials say that China is the bloc's second important trade partner. In 2014, it accounted for 14% of its total trading goods outside the EU, compared to 9% in 2004. Experts say that there's still a huge potential for increasing mutual investment. Wei Jie, CCTV.